First the market?
If that's what you really want. I mean, it's just following you.
I was kind of, if you want to go to market first, fine. Yeah. Well, you hear and you see some busy market work just across the bridge.
I love how
Directly
someone just
here.
whispers dirty things into Telsa's head, into Telsa's ears, and the first thing she thinks about is shopping.
Maybe she's expecting Aspen to like buy her something nice before.
That's not
Sometimes
her
it works that
arrangement.
way.
I wanted to buy someone I get a prostitute.
I think
Elsa.
Telsa
You want a
would
queen?
be the one to buy Rune something.
Yeah, or like Rune's just like, if you want me to carry, I'll carry your shit, but as long as, you know, you make good on your shit and you're not a fucking tease. It's fine. It's more time to it's more time to mess with Elsa.
Yeah. And it's not like she wants to go shopping the next 3 hours. She wants to pick up a loot.
Yeah,
a liar, I mean. And
totally get it.
What's happening?
We're going shopping and then we're having sex.
They have some weird foreplay going on, I think.
Damn, that's weird.
Oh,
Chelsea's going to show off her fingering skills, and then
getting
a
back
liar
at hand.
Fire. We've wanted one since we started.
The closer you get to the plaza and the market, the more busy the activity around you. Aside from all of the soldiers at the tents and the preparations going on and various repairs, there seem to be quite a few of the townspeople at the market. They themselves don't seem particularly bothered by all the war things going on.
Do they sell liars?
Give me a perception roll.
Sure.
I'll help her look, I guess.
Why do I keep 13?
Yeah, I mean, it takes you quite a bit. It seems like the market, the stalls out here, seem to be mostly perishables, stuff from farms, people selling weapons. But further down towards the lighthouse that is on top of one of the battlements, you see a few shops that seem to have more permanent stuff, sort of furnitures, that sort of thing. Less stuff that is seen on a day market.
And are there liars?
Are there liars?
Do you continue down this way?
Yeah.
You leave most of the busy market behind you as you go further down the road. And you do see a shop that seemingly sells instruments. In the window, you see a large selection of wooden instruments, mostly flutes. Probably an indication of what is popular around these parts.
Do they have pliers?
Do you go inside?
Yes.
They're on a mission, beggar.
You're looking
You
for
go
liars.
inside. You step into a store that is filled with all kinds of instruments. And yes, you do see lyres.
What kind of lies?
The musical kind, obviously.
Shit, it's the Music Man.
I pick one that looks nice and buy it.
Quick check.
Shopping episode.
Just
Oh
Yes,
god, last
quite
time we had that, I
a-
bought drugs and everyone yelled at me.
on the buyer.
There's quite a few lyres around. Some of them are
Room
less
for one
ornate,
hair.
more simple, and some are more ornate. One of them even looks like it's made from living wood, as it is still sprouting some leaves.
Damn.
Looks very masterfully crafted.
$10,000 gold.
Pretty one.
Well, from the way they are arranged, it looks like they're arranged from cheapest to most expensive.
Is that the most expensive?
It most definitely is.
How much?
1 million. Or 10
Well-
goats.
As you pick up the lyre to examine, it feels incredibly light. Do you try to play it to check its sound, or
Yes.
as you strum across the lyre once, the sound is crystal clear, almost as if it has an echo of its own. And as you strum this instrument once, the leaves turn a brighter green, and someone behind the counter steps towards you. Yes, that's the best one we have. Next to you is an elf that is as old as you could imagine an elf could be, with thick glasses and extremely long hair.
Thick.
Thick.
Chosen quite well, but it's He looks at you. It's usually more of a nobleman's sin.
Wow.
Sexist.
Now she's gonna buy it out of principle. Or, have it.
Give me an Arcana check.
Sure.
Ooh.
20.
From holding it, from playing it, you can tell that there are some magical properties to it. It is essentially a lyre +1
Wow.
in terms of an arcane focus, which also tells you that it's not gonna be cheap.
I mean, I guess it's nice. I've seen better. How much do you want for it?
The elf sort of grabs into one of the pouches and pulls out a little ledger, reads it for a second. And that one's. Well, unless you want to barter like all the others, it's 600.
I would very much like to her.
Oh, you mean to haggle? I was meaning to, with the bartering. Some of the. Not a lot of gold going around recently, but. Sure, what do you have?
Yeah, you see, I've had pretty hard times. 300. Left, that's all I have. Making puppy eyes.
You never ask him 600 of what?
Schmeckles.
I'm
Yeah,
sure.
maybe copper. Just hand him 600 copper pieces.
600 smackaroons.
Monopoly bills.
Smackaroon at your own peril.
Are you offering anything aside that, or are you just trying to haggle down the price?
I said I only have 300 gold left.
Give me a persuasion check.
It's really what I'm
Have to be pretty fucking good.
pretty fucking good.
Are you though?
You can inspire yourself too.
I think so. That's a
You-
26.
Wow.
I am
Wow.
very good at this.
Oh, well, it's quite the piece. Half is not something I can do, but maybe 500 or so. But unless you have anything else to trade in return, it's just not.
Hey, look at that. He's not insulted. Good job.
How many magic items do you have?
Give him the ring.
Wait.
Give him the ring, then everyone can be hypocritical.
Watch this fucking. Okay.
Hey, at least it's not guns.
That does not make it better.
Say you don't even know how to shoot.
He does now.
He's literally buying a magic gun. Let's be real.
No, like
Do you just trade goods or do you trade services as well?
Oh,
No, get your brains out of the gutters. Fuck off.
You're literally on your way to shag. I don't know what you want from us.
Bitch, he's old as fuck. Who do you take me for?
Rune,
Yes,
actually.
yes,
I take you for Rune.
As a
You might have a daughter or a son.
services I can offer, can tune instruments, maybe some simple craft work. What are you looking for?
It's more like, do you need anything
Okay.
done that can help with the price of the instrument my friend is interested in?
Oh, no, not really. If there's anything I have these days, it's time. There's not a lot of people buying many instruments in wartime.
I've got an idea.
Got more of an eye for swords and shields.
Okay, Asvin. Rune can offer a big slap of that ability to transfer life and say, have some of my time, and then tell him that you just gave him like an extra year of life.
Yeah, I'm sure a year in the life of an elf means something.
I don't know, like,
Yes, a year in the
So-
life of someone who's probably 800 plus.
let's just tell it like an extra decade or something, something nice. Just for him and the wife.
oh, she'll
Still didn't
smile
know
and
he has a wife.
she'll smile at the man like, I really like this. It's really nice made. And she'll pay 500, I guess.
Oof. Wait.
Mark down 500 gold, and
Hang on a minute.
as he takes the gold, he sort of narrows his eyes for a second. And then he
200 of my friends.
hands
great.
you the loot, the lyre, my bad.
Who gave Telsa the party fund? Come on, guys.
And you
Yeah,
can
okay,
mark
then
down
you-
a
you're fine.
lyre +1 on your sheet.
Yay.
Use
If
the
you need me
distort
to
price,
build
right?
a custom item to actually give you +1 on your spell stuff, I'll do so later.
Is it attacks and saves?
It is.
Nice.
It's basically an arcane focus +1,
Yeah.
but also your instrument.
The stored value only works on things that are 1 foot, and I think a liar is bigger.
Then where the fuck did you get that
Definitely
money?
more than a foot.
Oh, the money. I got it from the treasure.
She's
Yeah, that she doesn't pass out.
Elsa's kind of. She's basically the only one who's been keeping treasure, essentially.
I have given you all
A
part of the
little.
treasure.
Like 6 gold each. It's really nice.
I'm
I gave
keeping
you all
all
like
I
500
have no hand in this.
at least.
I'm not complaining. Rune's stupid. Rune doesn't care about money that much.
Valerian is friends with that dude, so
Very
always takes
stupid.
care of the money.
Yeah.
He's used to
Rune's
it.
dumb. Rune believes in communism.
I mean, if I have a better attack roll and damage, like higher save, that benefits everyone because maybe.
I don't
then
care that
I'll
you
play
bought
with
it. Good
one
for
foot.
Telsa.
YOLO.
Is there anything else you need to get?
I wanted to get some potions and alcohol, but we can do that later.
Fair enough.
Why does the alcohol have to come later? Come on.
Why's all the rum
Well, I mean,
gone?
if you go to a tavern,
If you get what I
It's-
mean. Hey.
Middle of the day?
Hmm?
It's the middle of the day?
Your point?
Day drinking?
also we're going to a tavern.
Day drinking.
Or
You
we
were
just,
literally
like,
asking about a tavern and he
If
told
it's
you
fucking
it's the middle of the
open.
day. And like an hour later, you're like, it's the middle of the day?
Well, I was told no, and then I was like, you know what? Fine, I'll make my own fun. And now that I'm making my own fun, we're back to the question that I was denied. Fuck you, you should get denied
None of
too.
us denied it.
Also, I still have a bottle of liquor, so.
Ah, nice. We gotta go find somewhere.
Yeah, that's why I said, are we going to a tavern?
Yeah, if one's open.
Why wouldn't it be open?
Because the guy said it's only noon and it's not open yet.
But people eat lunch, right?
I want to leave the bathhouse.
God, this is a mess. Listen,
Well-
the old elf guy was like, I was like, hey, is there a tavern? He goes, I don't know. They probably all aren't open yet. And I was like,
Well,
sick.
it's been like an hour since then, so
We can go check. I
Well,
don't
why
care.
do we ban, like,
We can go
Let me
check
know where you
price.
head off to,
I want to go
because
shopping
then
too.
the others will be leaving as well.
Looking for an inn or a tavern, I guess.
looking for a place?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You
boy.
aimlessly wander about the streets.
Sure. Well, we're not gonna pull someone over and be like, hey, where's the best place to fuck, yo?
Why not?
I mean, we can, like,
Well, as you
wink at them while we ask.
take a short gander through the streets,
But or-
If
roughly
we're gonna
about
do that, we have to ask a
10 minutes
guard.
or so, you
slash
do
soldier.
find what looks like a bar. There's a few soldiers drinking, and it does appear to be open. All of the lanterns in the town are dimly lit, as even with the red sun up in the sky, it is a little bit dark.
Oh,
And at this point, yeah, the water's starting to feel a little bit too hot. You're kind of getting pruny. It's probably time to leave the bath.
I forgot to mention there's a big old tattoo on my back too.
Oh,
Big old.
Of
what does it look like?
It's like a
it's a
symbol.
Rorschach. Ha!
I have a
Was
picture.
anyone looking at Harmony's ass? Kidding.
Looking at
Oh,
her
you
lower,
see it?
lower back.
Put it in art.
It's a trap.
Interesting. Does that look familiar in some way?
Wait, how large is that and where on her back?
Like center of her back, and it's pretty big.
Does that look familiar, Beggar?
No.
Ooh,
Hmm.
spooky. That's black and white too, so you might notice it.
I'm gonna ask her. What's that symbol on your back? Special meaning?
Kind of.
What is it?
It's hard to explain. It is, I guess, like a brand. My friend.
Oh, your friend again.
Yeah.
The one you lost on the way?
I mean, he's not okay. It's not like he's lost, but he's kind of shy.
What exactly does that mean? Is he hiding?
Yes.
Did he follow us to the city?
He's still with me.
He's with you.
Yes. Don't worry about it. He's pretty cool.
I don't doubt that, but where exactly is he now?
Okay. This is going to sound a bit weird. Okay, don't judge.
Up your ass.
You know, you are talking to the person that talks to invisible beings the whole day, so I guess you're gonna be fine.
I didn't know that.
Now you know.
Oh, that's
Okay, my friend is inside me, kind of.
So is it someone you pray to, or someone you have lost in the past, or?
No.
Fuck.
Even I don't know like the specifics about it. It is. I don't know. He's kind of mean with questions. He doesn't like to answer them sometimes. I don't really get to talk to him too much either.
Well, I know the feeling. Not always getting answers.
Shut up, Beggar. You said that you wrapped his rifle earlier.
Let me wrap up my rifle, bro. Also, fun fact, my pupil's the same symbol.
God, I
Ooh.
play with children.
Yeah.
Aspen. We're being very careful.
We are having
phrasing at the moment.
If you made that an innuendo, that is a you problem.
Aspen.
Like, we are having a serious conversation
Phrasing.
here, okay?
Are you?
They're at least not talking about sex right now.
Yeah. We're just two naked people.
Yeah,
talking
both
about
Yeah.
naked.
What's the problem with that? Like, the Larian doesn't care at all about the nakedness around
Yeah.
it.
He was just staring at her ass.
You know, back and ass are two different things in biology.
It depends how adventurous you are.
Ass, and then he noticed the symbol on her back.
As one.
I saw it in her pupils, okay?
I swear I was looking at your eyes, but my vision was kind of cryptic.
I've got a lazy eye. It's my fault.
Anyway, back to.
So, does your friend only talk to you? Or does he sometimes, you know, show themselves to others?
I'm gonna look. Actually, this place is open to the sky, right?
Yes.
Is there sunlight?
Kinda, you know, dull red sunlight. Yeah.
Do I have a visible shadow?
Well, it's kinda hard in all of the vapor and being in the bath.
Okay. Well, I'll look behind me, look for a shadow, see none, and then just shrug.
Well, the shadow's sort
Sometimes.
of very
Huh?
faintly there, sort of diffused in the water.
Okay.
What exactly are you looking for? I thought your friend was inside you.
Yeah, but sometimes you can see him.
No,
And I
Delarian
just
looks a
point at my
bit.
shadow.
Finally, he looks a bit confused.
You see Harmony just sort of point at her back, and yeah, you don't really know how to interpret them.
I'm pointing at my diffused shadow.
Well, I mean, for him,
Yeah.
you're sort of just pointing behind
How
you.
should I know that
your
it's
own
your fucking
ass.
shadow?
My shadow. What? No, like I'm turned to the side and just pointing directly at the ground.
Was your friend the one who brought you here while you
Yes.
fled?
Yes, he brought me to the shadow uh world. And then to here. And then I guess we're both really tired. He might get mad at me for telling all this, but honesty is the best policy.
Is it though?
Yes,
Yes.
it is, stranger.
And you were just.
Yes, it is, old man.
Did he intentionally send you here, or was it just like
Oh,
a random place he
self-forced.
chose?
Well, I guess from what we heard from, or what I gathered from the elf people, it was like they're these places are really close together. So I guess it was just the most convenient. I originally went to the shadow place as to do a favor, and I failed. And then that big mouth guy really wanted me.
That sounds not suspicious at all. Everything about this.
It is totally suspicious, I know that for a fact.
Yeah, Dolarian just says, well, you said saying the truth and being honest is important, and I just wanted to let you know that at first I was mad at you. Maybe also your friend for bringing you here. Because you were the ones that caused Frank to disappear. But I feel
gathered
like
that.
it was an accident and I can't really blame you for that.
I'm sorry for your loss.
I'm
Never
sorry
easy.
too.
If it's it, probably not the consolation, but I kind of lost my mom. Not in the sense of like she's dead, but in the sense of suddenly I'm here and I never told her where I was going.
Okay.
Parents don't no idea.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Why is your character just all of our characters?
She's just the mix of
It's some
everyone
kind
in
of
the
weird
group.
chimera. The only thing she's missing is Frank, weirdly enough.
Mhm.
He was the sacrifice.
A sacrifice had to be made.
Maybe she really hates goblins. We don't know, guys.
That's the
his
fair point.
I mean, that was like his primary personality trait.
I think it was. It's the only thing Frank knew.
Hates Steve. That's it.
All Frank knows is
You had
kill
to say
goblins
that
he
as
needs
soon as I
to.
took a sip of soda.
It's just a bad idea to drink whilst we're talking, to be honest. There's always goofs.
Goose are great.
So, do you think more of those creatures will come after you?
Well, Beggar, the big guy, he just left. He didn't die, right?
Well, you saw the teeth slam shut.
And he was still laughing.
Okay.
You could possibly call out to your patron, but perhaps not now. Probably not a good time.
In the middle of the bus.
It's possible.
In the middle of the bath. I ask you, Cthulhu!
No,
Get
wrong
tossed out of the
campaign.
pool.
Cthulhu's bathwater does not exist in this
Yeah,
world.
well, the eldest one, or what he's called in this one, it's basically the same.
The
Listen,
Kraken
there's
just
already-
comes out of the
I
pool.
refuse to be in another campaign revolving around Cthulhu's bathwater, okay?
His pruny
Absolutely
peen.
not.
Oh yeah, I wanted to ask,
Uh,
does your friend have a name?
Yes,
Stefano.
does.
So, is that a secret, or...
Well, you
May I
heard it.
know?
You heard it already.
Oh, did you say it already? What? Oh!
No, I didn't say it.
Oh, is that the... I can't remember, there was a word,
Yeah,
but
It's,
I... What?
yeah, it's very.
Because I remember that they said something. I speak Abyssal, by the way, and I didn't know that you understood, that you knew that I understood, but good to know. And yeah, I understood what he said, and you've been imprisoned by them before, or caught. And then he said that
Caught.
you fled, and he's after you again. And then there was one word I've never heard before, and before I could like remember it, it just slipped away. I don't know. It was
Yeah,
weird.
it is. It is not a word to say lightly or like without preparation. So I can't repeat it, or I won't. Rather, I can, but probably not a good idea. Like the like.
Would happen something bad?
Maybe not, but
But
it might
maybe
be
yes.
kind of creepy, and it might put people on edge, and they might like maybe attack me. I don't know.
Like, can you write the name?
I don't think I've ever tried.
Okay, let's get out of here and try.
Okay. I'll start getting dressed and then look for a pen and for a.
And naked,
Well,
they
What a
walked into the
strange young
sunset.
lady.
Leaving Draco with you.
Yeah, where's Draco gonna go, guys?
Yeah.
You can't leave the kid alone.
Draco, are you coming with
He's
us?
with the old elf. He has a chaperone.
Draco, we're leaving. Are you coming with us?
I mean,
You
as
told-
you are leaving, the rest of them follow.
So we found a bar, right?
Yes.
Does this bar have? Is it just a bar, or does it have like rooms and stuff?
Does it just have what?
Is
Room.
it? Oh God, I forget how to. Ooh, what's the word?
Does it have rooms or is it just for
Is this an inn? Or is
Yeah,
this a
no,
tavern?
it does look like it has multiple stories to it. You're not sure whether or not it's just for staff, but you definitely see a staircase.
Let's ask.
Can we get a room? I asked.
No. Soldier or just visiting?
Just visiting.
That'll
You
be
won't be
5
here
for a
long.
night.
Yeah.
5 copper.
Yeah, 5 what? 5.
Half a copper, good luck.
So,
Sure, we'll pony up the cost. And then
1 copper split into 5 sections.
run up with Telsa. Cut to black to save beggars.
No,
Quick,
don't.
pufferfish.
To save him, they will spare him. Though he's read by immortals, so really, can it get much worse?
It's definitely more tasteful than my own.
See, this
Nothing is more tasteful than my immortal.
No, my immortal in the uwu voice is more tasteful than my
What?
immortal.
There will be no teachers outside the window.
Wait, what? Oh, right.
Yeah, in my immortal, don't worry.
I almost forgot the plot to my immortal.
Yeah, I'm not
There's a
surprised.
plot?
There's events that happen.
It's like
Plot is a strong word. Hey, look who's here.
Is that?
Oh, no,
Ruby.
Ruby.
Oh,
Yeah. So,
oh.
spare the sense.
Becca, what was that song, by the way?
What?
That was playing the whole time. I know it, but I can't.
I'll tell you afterwards.
Okay. I was like,
I was gonna play sexy sax music, but
Dun,
apparently this
dun,
content
I
from
know.
WMG
dun,
I'm
dun,
really
dun.
concerned by Beggar saying sexy sex music, and any of the tunes that came out of any of your mouths do not qualify.
I would say do the pufferfish noise instead. That's equally sexy.
oh yes, why do we need sexy music?
Dun, dun,
What do you mean that is sexy music? How dare you?
Okay, anyway,
Yeah, exactly.
yes.
Draco would like to explore the city.
Well,
I'm looking for a
you
pickle shop.
have about
Pickle shop. Specialized in pickles.
Right. Well, you guys look for pickle shops and explore. I really have to pee, so I'll be back.
as I'm
Enjoy.
looking for. Well, I guess Heath was looking for a pickle as well. Yeah, you make
I'm
it,
looking for the finest pickle smith.
and you are currently
Oh, she's
at the
currently more
markets.
feminine.
I'm looking for diamonds.
kind of a big ass.
You are a diamond, baby.
small town.
Yeah, I'm just keeping. Let's just say I'm keeping an eye out if I see
You don't
like
see any
jewelers or
gem
something.
traders, at least at the stalls.
You don't see any chemtrail.
Gem traders.
There's not a single chemtrail. The Earth is healing.
Look at the sky. That doesn't.
We are the
That
virus.
doesn't look very healing to me. The red sun.
It's just the government poisoning them.
What's happening?
Beggar, by exploring, I literally mean he picked a random direction and just walked that way.
Well, I just started walking off. The old elf sort of grabs you by the shoulders and sort of turns you back towards where the other ones are going. Perhaps we should stick close by.
Alright, why's that?
It'll be easier to keep an eye on you.
I think we'll be alright. You've seen us fight, we can handle ourselves.
That's not what I'm worried about. And I did promise to keep you all together.
Well, do you know the place? Can you show me around something cool?
Well,
Ah, yes, he's succeeding greatly at keeping us on.
the others are heading towards the market. I'm sure there's something of interest to you there.
Ah, sure.
Doggo.
Sad puppo.
Boulder.
Doggy, so sad. Thank you for calling customer support.
He did.
I'm sorry. I'm Jake from State Farm.
Why does a whining dog make you think of customers?
Yeah, that's kind of
That
weird.
dog.
Not
Because
gonna lie.
Boulder is an
needs
Indian
customer
name.
Service.
Yes, Baldo, the Indian. Well, you arrive at the market. Like I said, Delarian does not find any diamonds.
Whoa, why? The hell?
But,
Pickles?
well, I mean, you see a couple of food stalls. Most of the stuff they have there seems to be fresh, though.
Oh, it's even the point.
One's
Fresh pickles.
fresh fruit.
Well, fresh pickles, just a cucumber.
Yeah.
Damn. Does anyone
Get a
fucking
cucumber
juice?
and some pickling liquid.
Pickle
Cannot-
them yourself.
Do they have pickle liquid?
Get some water, get some salt,
Pickle
or your own
liquid.
pickling liquid.
Pickle, do you just ask for pickle liquid?
That's like
I'll ask-
I want to buy some sausage water.
I'll ask if they have. I'll ask if they have pickles, or if they know where I can get some pickles. And then I'll also ask if they have any salamander meat.
Sure.
Hmm.
Any bread? Put that in a sandwich.
Usual that someone asks for pickles, and we have fresh stuff. But I mean, I probably have some on the cart if you really need some.
Oh, I love pickles.
Do you just want the one, or
Pickles.
A
under the
menagerie
cart.
of pickles, please.
you want a jar? That would be
I'll
like
take a
10
jar.
or so
10 which?
pickles.
10
Oh,
is
yeah.
not enough
Yeah, 10,
pickles.
yeah.
Acquire at
Mm.
least 30 pickles.
Could get you one for a gold.
I'm gonna be AFK for a moment.
I would take 10 pickles for a gold.
You throw her a piece of gold, and she vanishes past the stalls for a moment. A few more moments pass by. You're almost worried that she's not coming back.
No,
But
I
then she
believe-
returns with a large glass of pickles.
Yes. Now, I realize we might not have any here, but do you guys have salamander meat?
Salamander.
I don't even know if there's salamanders here.
She is thinking as if trying to remember what even a salamander is. I don't, not in the Oaklands, I think.
Okay. Thank you anyways for the pickles.
It's a pleasure.
I'll walk back to the group and start eating a pickle.
Tell us about the quality of these pickles, Beggar.
Yeah, how good are these pickles?
Are these that good pickle? Or like...
They're like a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10
Ooh.
pickles.
Nice. Okay.
Damn, 7 out of 10 pickle. I mean,
So,
considering all pickles are at most 6 out of 10 because they're trash. That's
I
pretty
mean,
good.
6 out of 10 is like on a taste scale. I'm just out of as good as a pickle can be, 7 out of 10. Yeah, well, you rejoin the group, pickle in hand. Pickle in jar, pickle in mouth.
Mm.
Pick the wrong day to put a pickle in your mouth.
So by rejoining the group, do you mean their group or the whole group?
Their group.
Their
mean,
group
you're
is
still
just
off-
Tularian at the moment.
I'm guessing you take more than 30 minutes. Or is it like a...
They take 10.
More than just 2 seconds. That's all you get.
I'm guessing you take like an hour.
It's a lot of banging.
I mean, they are both women at the moment, so...
I mean, I can be whatever Telsa wants. This will
Again
just
and
look
again
her
and
up, in fact.
A big
So,
blurry
I'm
orc.
Telsa.
What is that? What makes a really weird request?
I
You know
mean,
that old elf?
if that happens, Rune is leaving.
She has some standards, okay?
Actually, if that happens, it's punishment time. We're still sexy fun time, but if we're gonna move into, there will be some amount of punishment for that
Oh, whoa.
request.
Okay.
That
So-
request does not exist.
Turn into Delirium.
Absolutely not.
Is there anything else you guys are looking for on the market? Or do you just browse?
Can't really buy anything with only 4 gold.
You could ask for money.
Don't.
Strange.
From
I'm
strangers?
sure Dularian is happy to
Just beg.
yeah. You have
Just sit in the
convinced
street
him.
and beg.
You've got people like, find me down. It's pretty.
I'm back.
Did you really start with 3 gold?
You already
I had started with
told them
5.
about your little friend.
I did.
So, I mean, might as well.
Offer
ask
to
for money.
show it to him for money.
I showed
Give out your
you my
shadow.
tattoo.
Because I was so honest, you had to pay
Please
me now.
respond.
About your shadow.
Well, what's honest about us? That's honest. If you're being honest, you're missing gold, and you'd really like some. So, Dularian, is there anything else you're looking on the market for? Or are you just browsing?
No. Actually, let's see if I find some kind of, I don't know, religious statues or like something that looks like remotely to a sun or a moon or a statue or a little trinket or whatever. Something.
Well, you find the stand of a woodcarver, and it seems like they have something akin to what you're looking for. Carvings of the sky.
Can I find like a carving of the night sky for around 25 gold pieces?
Specifically? Or
Yes, because it's needed
Yeah.
for a spell.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
It has to be worth 25 gold pieces and has to do
Interesting. Which
something.
spell
with
is that?
The one I just got with level 4. And I'm gonna use that soon.
You get a lot of spells with them.
Yes, but I want to be... the one I wrote you about, Beggar. I just sent you a Steam message 2 hours ago.
That one. Yeah.
I just sent it 2 hours ago.
Yeah, it needs a sacrificial offering appropriate to your religion, together worth at least 25 gold pieces.
A sacrifice
which
of
the
a man.
spell consumes. So it's gone afterwards, but I needed to cast it. So and if I find it, I'm gonna buy 2 of them then, just in case.
Okay. Yeah. You have 2 of them.
Okay. And they are like exactly 25 gold pieces, I guess. So 50 in total.
Yes, you'd find some that are appropriately priced.
See, why couldn't you just done that for a liar, Vega?
Yeah,
20
that's
minutes on the
all.
line,
That's
2
all I'm
seconds.
looking for. Nothing else.
Okay, I see your point.
Do I see any cool things that would pique my crafting heart?
You do see someone selling a few small clockwork apparatuses.
Ooh.
Though you can't immediately tell what they're for.
Hello,
Yeah.
I saw you've got these clockwork things.
Yeah.
What do they do?
Oh, this one can tell you what time it is by setting it against, and he sort of holds up a sextant-like thing. If you keep the sun in view and just level on the horizon, yeah, it tells you what time it is. This one over there is just a little wind-up toy thing.
Has he made a clockwork sundial?
Yes.
Draco
That's
has-
amazing. And what was the other thing?
Well, the other thing he sort of just called a wind-up toy.
Uh-huh.
Got something a little bit more complicated, but I mean, you just looking for something entertaining, or?
Oh, I just make this stuff, so I'd be interested to know how you made it.
Oh, I mean, there's a few things I could. And he sort of just digs into his bag, and after a few moments, pulls out a couple of sheets of paper that appear to be in common.
Fantastic.
Well, if you look at these, it's a couple of blueprints. Some of them I haven't really had the chance to make myself, but and as he flips through the pages, you see one of them stand out to you in particular, which looks like it's a grappling hook.
Yes, immediately. Yes.
He just, as he like flips through the pages, you just yoink it out and hold it up in front of you.
Sorry, yes. Oh,
This,
wow.
There's one I probably don't have much of a use for myself. Not that spry anymore. I'd be willing to part with it.
How much?
But, he looks you up and down and sort of, I mean, a gold or two.
Absolutely done. Where is money on D&D Beyond?
Equipment.
Equipment. What a
then
strange place to put
currency.
money. Oh, I've got so much money. Jesus. Okay. Didn't re-
Meanwhile,
Yeah, you know, that's the money Telsa gave you that you're always trying to ignore.
Yeah. Thank you so much money.
Shut up. No, you didn't. I found this myself. Excellent. I'll definitely be able to exchange this for something else. Right. Have you got any other things?
he flips through a couple more pages, but most of them seem uninteresting. Stuff you already know, or you've actually already made better versions of.
Perfection. Then I will give him old blueprints. I will present him with my notebook and like tear out pages of stuff I know how to make.
Okay.
Just give it to him.
Oh my god, the music.
That is. Did
Meanwhile-
that come on, or is that late as fuck?
hmm
Meanwhile,
That's not an answer. Oh,
as they're nerding
meanwhile.
out. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. You
Meanwhile,
guys,
we've gone
I
downstairs
would
to
assume
retrieve the
by now
soldiers.
are done as
Bring them up
well.
to us.
And
Fuck.
yeah, Draco, as you show me these things, he's baffled.
Mhm.
Probably because someone way younger than him is showing him some quite complicated diagrams of clockwork machinery. Do you just rip out pages and like offer them to him?
Well, I'll explain what's on there and stuff, and like talk about it with him. And if I've
Yeah,
got the stuff on me, I'll show him the one that I've made.
interesting. I mean, you are running relatively low on machinery parts
Just
after
about to ask.
building some of that stuff. But well, the shop, he seems to have a lot of that stuff.
Can I buy materials and maybe some time in your workshop if you've... I don't know how long I'm staying here, but
Yeah, sure. He seems to, as he's like flipping through the pages you've given him and sort of studying them, making his own notes on a piece of paper. sort of give you the range of the place.
Fantastic. How much is he charging me for that?
Well, looks like nothing.
Awesome. Okay. Do we know how long we're staying here? Did I just miss that, or is that yet to be decided?
Well, as you're like, busy, the after the others are done with their shopping, probably I would say they're browsing for like 40 minutes or so. It's kind of a slow pace. Yes.
Wow, crazy the things you miss when you're not here.
Right? You must have left exactly when he said that.
Mhm.
Sorry.
It was directly after the fight with the demon.
Yeah.
But it's fine. It's only RP right now anyways.
Oh yeah, that's why you probably didn't understand why I have a level 4 spell all
Yeah.
of a sudden.
But yeah, you have reached level 7.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Getting
so,
revived takes away a level.
We gained a
You
level,
have
lost
some
a friend.
time as the others come back, but you see Draco just behind the stall in a workshop working away.
He's sure doing something to his armor.
All of us join up, or just them?
I mean, if you're heading towards the
We're having
market,
an orgy in the temple.
you've been going at it for like 1 hour.
Yeah, we brought the soldiers up as reinforcements.
Make Constitution saving throws. Good luck.
Give me a persuasion roll to get the soldiers up.
Sorry, that was a joke.
Just
It actually wasn't.
Literally.
You do it. You have better persuasion, I'm guessing. Do we get advantage if we're both doing it and we're both hot?
Oh.
Fine, you get to roll with advantage.
Uh,
Well,
Let's say
that's
she's
13.
giving you the help action, which means you roll with advantage.
That's a 13 and a
Elo.
16.
Wow,
I mean, it takes a while. Some of them maybe,
Well, I mean, if
kind
they
of
don't want
we're not
wary.
gonna beg. Like, if they're like, nah, fam, we're like, okay,
They seem
bye.
some of them seem a little wary, like it's an offer too good to be true, like a scam.
Man.
But so some of them probably join you.
gonna run
Hell
off.
yeah. Orgy time.
Having a
You
grand
should
old
absolutely
time.
make this a scam, by the way.
I
I don't know
hate
how,
it.
but
This
are you
GM
proud of me, Ma?
Oh my god.
Having a grand old time.
We did it. Hey.
And then the wizards.
How
crash
many
on
did
you.
they find to join?
Start talking about our soap company.
Like fucking so confident. It was a pyramid scheme all along.
No, listen, you just have to like buy all these products and then you can sell them and you'll make profit.
Afterwards,
If
all the
you
purses
join
gone.
our sex cult, then you can make people join our sex cult. It'll be a great time.
Yeah. Exactly.
It just sounds like a lot of free sex, to be honest.
Maybe
the
that's what it
scam.
is.
That's
The scam is just more sex. That's,
Okay, so do you at the market wait for Draco to finish, or
I will.
he's like pulling an all-nighter at this point.
I'm guessing
He's so excited.
you're sort of hanging
Okay.
around for like
Maybe not.
an hour?
Yeah, I guess
more.
I guess I walk over to him after a while, ask him, well, shouldn't we like return to the others and
What?
find a place to, sleep and stay for a while?
I was planning on being here. If that's
I mean, you can still stay here, but
The-
like, how will you know where we are and to meet up with us again? And
The old elf behind you yawns, and he just says, "Oh, we're actually due to meet Lady Liliana in an hour and a half or so."
Someone better come find us.
can I stay here for that time? Is that alright? Or
Sure, yeah.
because there's so much to be done.
I'll just send a soldier to collect you.
Thanks. And he immediately whips round to doing something with his chest plate.
As you turn around, Dularian, you see the old man mumbling again, closed eyes, and hold out a feather in his palm that vanishes. Give me a perception check.
Mm-hmm. A natural 1.
Yeah, I mean, you have no idea where that feather went.
I can try. If we walk around, I can try to send him a message, just like repeatedly.
It's got the message cantrip. Just gonna ping it everywhere.
What did you do with that
that'll be
feather?
alright.
What did you
Let's
do?
not split up any further, though. Oh, I mean, he sort of wags his finger in front of your eyes for a second and then points up really quickly.
And you're dead.
And of course, Valerian looks up.
Above you, you see an owl circling.
Oh,
Oh, did you summon that?
He nods, and so, hour and a half. You wanna go anywhere else?
I'm finished. What about you, Harmony?
I got pickles. That's all I need. You want one?
No.
She's a lot less.
Sure.
I'll give Delarian a pickle.
She's a lot less problematic than Melody. I like her already.
Unless you wanna wait here with.
Valerian eats the pickle.
That's that should be a catchphrase or something.
Unless you want to wait here by the workshop, there's a tavern I know.
Sure.
Yeah, sounds good.
I hope it's the same one and we just come
He
down with this
walks
procession
into
of
that
guards.
exact tavern with a
Yes.
smirk on his face. And Delarian,
I know.
give me a perception check.
Oh god.
Oh my.
Hope we
That's
enjoy
a
the
22.
The tavern is surprisingly empty. Before you step inside, you notice another owl circling above.
show. This is amazing.
Another
As you sit
owl.
down, there's this smell about the
What
place.
a crafty old man.
This is fantastic.
I love
I
him.
regret nothing. Yeah, I love him too. I regret absolutely zero anything.
Yeah, he takes a seat by the bar and orders some ale for all of you.
like pretty. I just wanna. I just hope that they're still there when we come down. There's like all these guards and stuff.
Well, there's, occasionally you notice a lot of noise upstairs.
Soldiers.
Kind of sounds like it's like a gambling hall or something. Chairs are getting pushed around, stuff like that. Something fell over. And then
Didn't you
like
say
wrestling,
that?
maybe.
Didn't you say there was no
one
festival
guard
going on?
comes down the stairs, and then another. And then what
and then another and another.
looks like a elven archer, and then there's another male guard, and then surprisingly there's Teltha.
Where the fuck am I?
Not there yet.
And following behind Rude.
I just look a little surprised and then grin when I see them and give them a hey.
The old elf
Are you
only
having a party up
raised
there?
his anchored at you as if in
Telsa, have you been arrested again?
It's been what?
Are they sweating?
No, but she was cuffed.
No.
Are they sweating?
As
Like,
if
are they all
both-
sweating?
Are you in trouble?
No.
I mean, some of them probably looked a little sweaty.
I mean,
Just a little.
not anymore, that is. And Bruno smacked Elsa's ass lightly as a
Oh.
joke. Like,
Oh my.
Thank God Draco's not there.
He probably wouldn't.
Elsa doesn't care.
Finally, Delarian seems to understand too and just shakes his head slightly.
Galarian just has that. Oh,
I'm so sorry,
get
Stupid
it.
Valerian. Fuck you. I'm so sorry, sir. Wow.
Why would you be sorry?
That's not a That is not a
That's pretty hot.
We were just having some fun.
Okay, so I'm guessing you also join them for drinks.
Yes.
Wait, did you leave Draco alone?
Was that in character?
If you left Draco there and Rin looks
Well,
around and
you
notices
don't
that
see
Draco
Draco.
isn't there, the smile disappears and Rin looks pissed.
He can handle himself.
Not to worry, he's under watchful eyes.
Yeah, he's under watchful eyes. And
Are you
finally,
fucking kidding me?
he found something to get his mind off of the things
Oh,
that happened lately.
Good for him.
Oh yeah, great. He's distracted in a stranger's place
You
with
remember-
being watched by a man that Rune doesn't trust. That'll really put him at ease.
You remember back in that camp when we talked about this and I said that none of us should be left alone and you went, that's all right, you don't need to watch all of us constantly because I got it.
He's not alone, and Delarian points at the owl.
No
You don't-
offense.
The owl
That's
from
not
the
exactly reassuring.
Why are you so worried?
One second.
One.
The old elf, Samida, who leans over to you, Delarian. Is she always like this?
I'm worried
Yes,
because,
they are.
again, no offense, he could get attacked or something. Like, it might not happen, but you don't know. A lot of weird shit has happened to us. We fucking fell into the Feywild.
We are in the middle of the Tanafort. It's about as safe as can be.
And he's a big boy. He can care for himself.
We all have time for a little privacy, right?
How old is he?
He sort of gives you a sideways glance as he's sipping on his ale.
Oh, fuck.
Actually, when you call Eret such a G, this old gentleman here is the G for Delarian. He's the best.
Does this tavern have milk?
The barkeeper
Poor choice of words.
like front eyebrows. Yeah, from the kitchen.
Can I have a glass of milk?
It's
Yeah,
the kitchen
sure.
upstairs, Pega.
Nope. The kitchen is not upstairs.
Man,
I know
this
he
milk
walks
is
through a door
really
and
thick.
Do
and
you
creamy.
have
It's
wine?
salty.
Oh God, stop!
brings out a tankard of milk. The milk is not.
Not even slightly salty.
It's not warm, but it's like not as cool as you'd like milk to be.
Oh well. How much is milk?
No, that's fine. We use it for cooking mostly. Not a lot of
Okay.
people asking for milk.
Thank you.
Do you have
Oh,
wine?
How much for wine?
I eat my pickle and milk.
Bit more expensive.
Yum
Depends.
yum, pickles and milk.
The milk?
We've got some beautiful wine from the Oaklands. I think we have the one. What's it called? From the Deleur d'Arc-en-Ciel favorite. One of those we have. We have one of the balloons. We have.
The favorite from me and my friend here. He points at Telsa.
Yeah.
Where did you leave him?
That'll be 7 gold for the entire bottle. How much do you all want? Just a cup each?
I'm good,
Um,
thanks.
Guess the bottle for the group?
He nods and he puts a old dusty bottle, roughly a liter, on the table.
Ooh.
So who wants?
Where did you leave Draco?
I explained away.
By one of the workshops in the markets.
Rune's gonna set off with a nod and we'll catch up later.
What's the if you go to the right, it's the third stall on the left.
If you go to the right, third on the left. Okay.
Rune
I
sets
think
off for
they're-
the place where Draco is.
Just follow the only workshop sounds that
Follow
are
the yellow brick
around.
road.
Once Rune leaves. So is that person Draco's parent?
No, but I think some maternal instincts.
Oh. By the way, have you guys told me your names?
You motherfucker!
What a fucking question.
It's the best question.
Balder.
I'm
I mean-
Tulsa.
We can assume that like niceties were exchanged.
Okay.
Okay.
Were they?
My name is Doularion.
Oh,
Doularion.
suddenly French.
My name is Laura Lanya Lola Litale.
I asked
My name is Antonio
Semadar if he wants to have a glass of wine too.
Suppose I needn't say no.
There you go. So it's just Telsa, me, and Semadar with the wine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess so, right? Okay. We have a whole bottle for us then.
This is one of the few things I miss.
It's
Drinks the wine.
rich and sweet.
Humans just don't make wine like that.
I have to admit this one is pretty good.
That's right.
Just the truth.
I'm not
Hang on.
offended, I'm not a human.
Guess.
What is your damage?
What?
What?
Dog is fucking throwing his water dish at the fucking 10 walls.
You break it out.
What are you done?
You 2d1 damage every time.
2d1.
Here, let me know when I will. Let me know when I catch up to where Draco is alone.
While they're drinking, you catch up to Draco.
Is a d1 just a marble?
Gonna like try to approach more in a casual way, unless like I'm upset.
He is frantically working on something. Like his armor is splayed out, and he's touching it, and he's using tools on it. Oh boy!
Rune's
It's
just
getting hot.
Yeah, there's a lot of crafting going on.
Yeah, he's sure doing like something.
Lots of hammering.
walks
Yep.
up and is like,
Pictures
I
of
thought
her
we
during the day
talked
time.
about this.
What's up?
I thought we talked about this.
Hmm?
You aren't supposed to be alone.
Oh, did the guy leave?
What the? Draco.
He's still doing the thing.
Yeah. There's an older elf standing next to him, also working furiously on like a smaller piece of machinery. He looks up for like a moment. Oh, friends of yours. And just keeps walking.
Draco, I thought we had this discussion.
What do you mean?
I mean, you were left alone in a strange city, surrounded by strange people.
In the middle of a tinker shop with a bunch of weapons.
Rude does not look comforted by that sentence. That might be very true, but
Stranger. Oh, he holds out his hand towards you, Draco. Name's Loban.
Draco,
we didn't even exchange names.
Just straight back to work.
we exchanged our love of the craft.
You're right. What was I thinking? You're right. Love of the craft over names, instant alliances.
I mean, do you want to stay? Because in
I'm
about
not
an
leaving.
hour. Okay.
Go back to whatever the fuck you were doing before.
I mean, I could try and explain it to you if you want.
I mean, it might be lost on me, but you can sure try if you'd like.
He just spews like a million bits of jargon at you.
Rune looks
Wait a
absolutely.
minute.
Rune does their best to look absolutely. Or they're like paying attention. They might not look like as excited, but they definitely pay attention to everything that you say.
You understand almost none of it, but you sort of just get swept up in the excitement. And yeah, after like half an hour passes like it's nothing. The others slowly leave the tavern as Semidar urges you towards the keep.
You get swept up in the nostalgia. They just, if they are sneaky enough, they catch Rune just watching Draco with a very fond smile. That immediately disappears the minute Rune catches eyesight of any of them.
Yeah, I mean, Draco probably, while explaining, is still furiously working.
Oh, absolutely.
Not even
He
looking
does not
at you.
pause.
And as you notice that the rest of the group is approaching through the now very empty market, yeah, your smile drops and
Time to go, kiddo. Looks like
Hang
the
on.
time's up.
I've got to get this thing and... Right, I'll come back to it.
I don't know if you want to leave anything here that you might need later or want ever.
I mean, we're not leaving immediately after the meeting, are we?
I don't have any fucking clue.
Because this is not done.
Hopefully, Draco, going home is more important than anything that you're doing here at the moment. So if the chance presents itself for us to leave immediately, that's what we're doing.
Fine. I can't, like, put this on, though, in this state. So...
Well,
well,
Do-
we'll spend the night in the keep regardless. I'm
you need
guessing
help?
that being guests of Lilianas will say it. I'm sure it's about everyone's interest. You'll have no need for your armor there.
Do you need help carrying it?
kind of want to work on it through the night if we might have to leave at any point.
Sure, you could work on it in your room, whichever is provided.
This is a really nice workshop, though.
Tell you what, if they let us go back to
You
the
can
city,
stay
I will
here
come
if
back with
want
you.
to.
He absolutely cannot. He's coming
You
with
can
us.
do whatever you want.
One looks at you, and he says, "You can take some of these tools with you. Just leave them on the no one's gonna take them. Just leave them in the morning.
Thanks. That's great.
I too should head home. I'm sure the missus is waiting."
Yeah, sure, right. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Yeah, excellent. Yeah, thank you. And yeah, and he sort of just gathers his stuff in his arms, not even really putting them in a bag, and just sort of heading off as he notices that it is kind of late for him.
I see you have worked with engineers before, Beggar.
What the fuck did you do to that guy?
What do you mean?
Right.
I just gave him some blueprints and stuff.
Carrying your stuff. You need help, or?
Oh, I can put it in the bag.
All right. Well, better prepare yourself, kid.
For...
And shrugs, offering no answer.
Sure. And he'll get off of his chair and sort of like hobble with you on his currently crudely made prosthetic. sort of a bare bones. It looks like it's made of Meccano, if you know what that is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Rune calls no attention to it.
What happened to your leg?
Well, when I was first making this armor, I wanted it to help me move, because I was always pretty bad at running. So I thought, hey, I'll put a mechanism in it, and then it sort of went a bit too hard, tore itself to pieces, and took a bit of me with it. But I mean, I worked out a substitute.
Oh.
I doesn't usually hurt. I mean, it itches a bit when there's a storm or something, but it's not generally too bad to live with. Like, this was, I guess, 5.5 years ago.
Is the running part better now?
The running part is great. The armor helps me move faster.
Worth it then.
At least something good came out of it then.
What?
Him taking off his leg is worth it.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't
You just fucking call it worth it, Chelsea.
So,
I wouldn't recommend blowing your leg off, but if you do want me to like work on something lightweight for you, I could probably get that going with a couple of ironstones.
Yeah, I'm pretty impressed myself.
All right.
Just
Beggar, do I know what ironstones are?
Why were you?
no.
How the fuck don't you know?
Well,
What
she
are
comes
you?
from like a completely different world, so
Might know it
Screaming.
as a different name.
Ah, this is an ironstone.
It's
Brew just looks at you like that is the most blasphemous, incredulous question anyone has ever asked, ever.
oh, I have so much to show you, and he will take out like 5 different things, drop one, and then realize he probably can't show you 5 things at once, and will like just demonstrate a bunch of experiments with his tech without really explaining what an ironstone is or does.
That's fine.
aren't
Do
we
I see
supposed to
anything
go to
familiar?
Liliana?
Stone up to like a lightning bulb and starts glowing, then just make something kind of cool
Wait.
with an ironstone.
God,
I mean, I'm a
Harmony?
harmony.
Yes, Harmony.
How the fuck don't you know what an ironstone is?
I don't know.
What do you mean
Was
you
I
don't
got,
know?
was I got shown an ironstone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it familiar, Beggar?
If you see the ironstone, you have seen artifacts from the old runes that kind of look like they are either made out of that stone or had stones like that in them. But the stones alone, they've never really played a big role. Usually it was all about the artifacts, and those were kind of like seen and treated with fear and danger.
So I've seen something like it, but not exactly it.
Yeah.
Well, I've seen something like that. Not really the same thing.
Where
I
the
guess
fuck
we-
did you say you were from?
Reckless.
Do I know what that is?
I know where.
It's a continent to the east of Arn.
So I know
Well,
about as much as
you-
Rune does.
Yeah, I mean,
Good.
you've
Awesome.
heard it in stories and some old history, but obviously they probably have had some cataclysm of their own after what happened to you, and there's not been contact for like 33 years.
What happened over there 33 years ago?
Beggar. What happened? Oh wait, actually, I should have that knowledge, shouldn't I? In the
Well, you remember that 33 years, that's roughly when people say that a flood happened.
the series
The
of earthquakes.
large and fruitful valley that once was at the center of Heracles got largely flooded.
Yes. I relay that. But yeah, those I guess 33 years. I guess around that time frame, there was like a flood, and then there was earthquakes. But I wasn't even born at that time yet. I'm only 24.
God, you're all fucking children.
Okay, Boomer.
Yeah, boomer.
You hear, I wager they're growing restless by now. We should really.
Oh, are we not walking and talking? I thought we were walking.
Same.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then, you probably by now have reached the upper plaza, past rows and rows of tents. And there in front of the keep is the captain, ringed by guards, talking to a tall elven woman clad in a similar gold armor. Samadar bows deeply as he approaches. Lady Liliana, our visitors. The conversation the two had halts, and her gaze immediately darts towards you, mustering you all closely. Her eyes linger first on Dularian and then Telsa. And at the sight of
Fuck.
Telsa, her eyes narrow a little, as if trying to remember something.
Have I ever met her before?
You've most certainly seen her before, usually at parties and the like, council meetings when your grandmother tried to drag you along to sort of get you into politics.
In that
Never
case,
really had a conversation with her.
could I, if I mean, just know that, so could have had cast disguise self. Not in a really obvious way, just to make my face kind of look different and maybe like blonde hair.
Yeah. You notice that Elsa looks like a little bit not like herself. I said Telsa.
What else?
I said Telsa.
No.
Maybe the mic
Let
doesn't
it go.
every time,
Let
but
it go.
Just accept that you will never have your name correct ever.
Yeah,
Listen,
Tesla.
I'll pronounce your names correctly once you pronounce mine correctly.
Well, Eric.
Who
No,
the fuck
everyone.
is
Rat.
mispronouncing your name?
Eric.
Wait, who the fuck is mispronouncing
You have
beggar?
to mispronounce-
Samadar.
not beggar. Like half of my characters. Anyway. Yeah, she
I'm sorry.
She looks at your eyes narrowed, trying to remember something, but after a moment, she just shakes her head and turns her arm open to the keep. And
I start eating another pickle.
Is it like in a like come forward gesture or like
yes, she says, "Come, we can talk. We can talk inside. There is food and warmth." And she begins walking up the path towards the keep, her honor guard by her side.
Short question. My food is ready now, and we have 10. Like, is there
Yes.
like a good spot to say next
Is
time we
exactly
continue?
the spot where I wanted to end.
Wow.
cool?
Wow.
Well, let's talk to Lady Ilya.
2 sessions, 2 deaths. That is sad.
That is definitely sad.
This music is not sad.
Gotta